Hello YouTube, Wheelchair21, and this is the review for SHF Figuarts Kamen Rider Fourze Magnet States. The Magnet States is Fourze's fourth form introduced in the show. Uses the Magphon for henshin capability, turns them all silver with some red and blue stripes. The box is pretty nice, shadowed out silvery gray. All the details, comes with a stand, his cannons, Horuwankov, and the Magphon. And let's go right into all the extra features that comes with it. Along with just coming with the stand, the Horuwankov, the magnet, its cannon modes, and the extra pieces for different versions of the Magphon. It comes with an optional set of 4 pairs of hands, 8 in total, other than the regular punching fists. And anyways, let's go and get this figure out of the box and get him on display. Alright, and we're back. This is SHF Figuarts Magnet States out of box. And as you can already see, basic Figuarts mold in some areas, like on the arms and such. Legs, torso, facial mold. And anyways, this nice silvery form has the basic points of articulation in the legs, along with the joints in the foot and such, foot and ankle. Along with his arms, which have the regular ball joints and such. Ball joints, swivel joints, elbow joints, wrist joints, forearm joints because of the removable arms. The pads, however, actually have a flexibility to bend down and such, and they also connect into the Railgun system, which actually is somewhat rotatable because they clip right in here and are supposed to groove off of the shoulder pads. The Railgun system actually can fold back pretty far. Pretty much almost a full, probably 90-degree angle back. Other than that, the rail cannons themselves can actually, if I can get this back on its joint, the rail cannons themselves can actually move up and down about 45 degrees, just barely. Overall, it's a really nice basic figure. I mean, front details and that, and along with this special weird ability where his neck can now stretch on this weird joint system where it's weird as hell. It's like the most weird ass neck I've ever seen. He now has a long neck. He's like a giraffe. His head design, back details, really nice, better than the regular basic Fourze thruster. Now that he actually has like a propulsion system that isn't like a small jet fan. Really great. I really like the whole design of the exhaust for the railguns and the boosters that he now has that supposedly help him stand and fly and keep his balance. Along with that, he has a numerous accessories like Horuwankov in his hot dog form. Got relish, ketchup, mustard on this little doggy, which then becomes this little weird little Wally-like robot with a little shovel, tank treads. Nice, funny little face. Like I said, very reminiscent of Wally. Next up, you have the Railgun in its actual magnet form, which actually has the ability to split apart, as so. So it actually has a way to at least symbolize the actual their removal from the shoulders. Along with that, you have the Magphon in its actual phone form. Compact form, both north and south polarities, and the actual switches themselves and their switch modes, which are already stored into the Fourze's driver. Along with that, you get this wonderful base stand, which has the regular accessory to place a figure on it. But I really like the details, how it goes in there with the whole Kamen Rider Fourze Magnet States. North and south sides, really nice, really magnificent. I kind of hope that we get more regular release personalized stands in the future. So really hope for more of these for certain riders and such, because it is a really great overall thing. Now, some cool effects is some pros and cons is how you get the actual cannons out, because once they snap in, it's kind of a bitch to get them out to display the figure with, because once they're in, it's also a thing you got to be aware of, is a caution of trying to not, when you pull off the things, is breaking the port in general, or over thrusting or forcing when you're trying to pull out and ending up catching your fingers or something on the horns, cracking and breaking them, because for some reason mine horns, I don't know what's wrong with them, but one of them is a little cockeyed automatically, like you can tell just by looking at it from inside the package. One horn is slightly like he's rising, like it's an eyebrow raising, like he's like giving you the people's eyebrows. So, I mean, an issue is you really gotta be careful removing these, because once they're locked in, it's a bitch to really get them out. So I need to take this off screen to display it, to show the limit break and all the cool capabilities it comes with when using its special equipment hands. One moment. Alright, and we're back. So as you can see, if you put regular, pretty much really opened hands out, you can actually have it hold onto the magnet in its actual, electromagnetic form, as the actual electromagnetic magnet cannon. The cool part about this is, the features, it looks well, it holds well in the hands, it does pop out easily just by touching it, it will fall out. Kind of makes me think of ideas to like get a fake little pizza box and make Fourze the pizza boy from now on, just because he's able to hold on to this magnet, which he uses as a magnet, not a cannon in a sense. Like, one pro and con about the magnet states is, like I said, the neck and the railgun system. Another pro and con is removing the actual railguns out. And the pro and con about the show was how his magnet actually, became a giant magnet, and he had to hold it, or, eventually when activating the limit break, he would then need to place the magnet on said Tamashii Stage, which is for your purpose. Well, it's not on the show, but on the show it would hover on its own, and then he would fire it from, like, command. So, the easiest way to do that is you now need to get the new other pair of hands, which actually are gripping hands for the phone itself, actual gripping hands that actually move them like joysticks. Anyways, these actual gripping, malleable, joystick-like hands. As now, since it has 3 holes in the back, it actually just plops itself right onto said Tamashii Stage. And you now have the magnet for the electromagnetic bomber. Anyways, right off, you gotta do, like I said, is remove his hands, as usual, basic Tamashii ball joint underneath, remove the hands, prop them on, prop the other one on, and now just wow. Love you, Fourze driver. You like to pop your own switches out without command. Anyways, I was trying to say, then just all you gotta do is literally repose your Fourze to just grip onto the modules. And I will be right back. And here we are, back again. And the Fourze magnet states literally is a wonderful figure. Some paint apps are a little, like, smudged and made, but I think that's just quality control over time. When on display, it looks magnificent, really great, nice bulky form. I personally thought this would be one of the majorly used final forms, but it seemed it was like co-opted with Elect States, which was a more fan well received and liked. I personally liked it, like I said, for the Billy the Rod, and it was gold, and it had lightning powers, so I mean, it was really great. I really think that, Magnet States, it was weird that it actually was technically on par with both Fire and Flame. I mean, Flame and, Elect, but had just a little bit more oomph to it, but had a lot of less capabilities of fighting, maneuverability because of the whole bulkiness of the suit towards the upper shoulders and such. So I can understand why it was a last resort move when he would pull it out, activate the magnet's abilities, and then just blow him away with the electromagnetic bomber. You can still possibly find this on regular retail. I do recommend you get it if you're a huge fan of Fourze. It was a wonderful series. I really did enjoy it for what it was. A lot more than I did O's, sadly, even though I love the gimmick, I love the greeds. I just could not really like the show, but that's a whole nother story. Overall, like I said, if you love Fourze, you should get this figure. It's great, it's wonderful, and you should be able to complete the series easily because they're still on sale in most online retailers. Anyways, check out my channel, check out my reviews, check out Toku Anime News, check out Hirotaku, look around at Raijo Nihon, follow us all on Twitter. You can probably find us on Facebook. You can follow me personally at Wheelchair21 on Twitter. And yet again, please subscribe, like, comment, favorite, share what you might like to your friends and such. As for now, this has been Wheelchair21. I will see you next time, and I will be out with the Magnet States bomber blowing up shit with polarities.